Coach Vincent, thanks again for joining us here. The Mustangs go on the road last week into hostile territory against a team we had some concerns about, but you guys played really well.
Yes, sir. The biggest thing that we were worried about was the option responsibilities, and our guys they handled it really well. I mean, the thing that, from a defensive standpoint, the thing that hurt us is they kind of had it kind of reminded me of a flag football game. You ever see a little kid take off and then come back around, and they got us on one of those type plays, and then the kickoff return late was tough. But I was proud of our offense for we got in a rhythm and started moving the football and getting some chunk yardage and making some big plays. So I was really proud of them.
Yeah, it really did. And you guys are off to a great start in district, 2-0, but now in comes probably the top challenger towards taking that district title away from the Mustangs, and they just happen to be Mustangs themselves. Seems like it's always Denver City and Shallowater to decide things in the football side of this thing. What do the Mustangs need to do to make sure we come out on top?
Well, Donnie, they're the most experienced team in our district. If you look at the amount of guys they got coming back across the board in our district, they're the most experienced team. So they've got some veteran-type players coming back. Mm-hmm. The defensively going to be one of the best teams we've faced all year. Our offense has a huge challenge. They've got 2 defensive ends that are fantastic and a middle linebacker that's really good. And we've got to make sure that we take care of those 2 guys and make sure they don't disrupt the running lanes that we're trying to get, and also in our pass protection. I think it starts up front taking care of those 2 guys and that middle linebacker. On offense, it really comes down to they've got a receiver that they move all over the place.
Right.
I've got a kid that's playing up at Permian Basin right now. We used to do the same thing. We'd have him at slot, we'd have him at receiver, we'd have him at tailback, we'd have him at quarter. I mean, we just moved him all over,
right.
And we've got to make sure we stop him, number 4, and then their quarterback has gotten some big plays against people lately. So it really comes down, I feel like, to us stopping their running game and stopping those 2 players for sure on that. So
yeah, it'll certainly be a challenge for the Mustangs. These guys always play tough. It was a game last year where the Mustangs were kind of in control on the road there in Denver City, and then they came storming back. So we know it's going to be an all-night affair. What are you talking to with your team about, where they can go, what they can improve on? Because we talked about the fact you wanted to start fast and finish. You certainly did that last week, and now how do we keep this ball rolling?
Well, I think the biggest thing, I've got some veteran coaches on our staff that have lived this Denver City deal for a long time,
right.
and it's been good to have them to talk to the kids about playing 4 quarters. And this isn't a team that if you jump out, they're going to quit. They learned that last year.
Right.
We learned from the Panhandle situation also, making sure that we take care of that. I talked a long time with our offense about getting off to a really good start. For several games, just that first series of the game, and then after that, we kind of get going, but it's going to be important against this team to get off to a fast start. And then this is a team that's not going to go away. We're going to keep our foot on the accelerator the entire game. Whether we're, one of our big goals, Donnie, on our championship pyramid is we always want to win the 4th quarter. And it doesn't matter if we're behind in this game or we're ahead in this game, we want to win the 4th quarter. If you can get that mentality, you've always got a chance to be right in the hunt at the end of the football game. So that's the things that we've been talking about. Our practices, I reminded them to get off to a fast start in practice just to try to get that mentality to where we get off to a fast start against them. So we're excited about the opportunity. This is a really good opponent, and we're excited about it.
Well, Coach, should be a great atmosphere. Mustangs with a great chance to take control of the district, and good luck on Friday night.
Thank you.